Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're doing a demo. We're actually painting our screen in. Oh shit, I forgot to put this paint up. Darn it. Got a little skin on top of it, but I'll peel that off later on. I need a container for this. All right, so we're going to be painting the other half because I need this screen for work. Give me a roller. So what we're doing is this screen is going to be for doing demonstrations for a few companies and some customers that are wondering exactly why black technology we developed is the best when it comes to outdoor home theater projection. So we got half of the screen painted in our gray screen paint mix under Digital Crystal Screen Paint. And this other half is going to be white. We're using a white paint. We're going to be using this outside for showing off demonstrations, also too next to our 150-inch Phoenix black technology. All right, so I'm gonna get started on this screen right here, on this part. Where are all my rags at? I got rags on here somewhere. Drying off my stuff. Oh, they all have to be washed. All right, gotta get cracking on that. I already forgot to wash out my rags to get them ready to start drying my rollers off. So I just went down and just bought a bulk of rollers because, man, I go through rollers pretty quick and I'm tired of washing them out. So I ordered me a new sprayer because one of my sprayers is acting up. And I went down and got myself a bulk of the rollers. All right, so this is a fabric screen. Keep in mind, like I said, I've painted the screen multiple times. So in the end, I don't have to do any priming on it. The only time you get the priming is if you get them brand new, you're going to have to prime the surface because the surface is going to be, some of it's going to absorb more, some of it's going to absorb less, and you don't want any uneven spots on the screen. That's why we advise you this is the only surface that we require for it to be primed. I wonder if I can switch my phone up to the Facebook. Oh, I need an adapter for that. I want to get that adapter because I do a lot of Facebook streams too. All right, so fast and easy, paint the screen, be done with it. That's how we do it. All right, roller's nice and dry. Let me go over here and figure out. I'm going to tape painting this side, so I want to make sure I get my frog tape on that side. Frog tape's way over here. This is going to be a great demonstration screen. That's nice and dry. So the same thing as we did before. We're frog tape. We're done. Trying to figure out what I want to build my Pac-Man screen out. I might do a motorized Pac-Man screen. I think I am. I think I'm going to do a motorized. I'm going to turn this screen right here. I'm going to paint another one. I'm going to do a motorized projection screen. But I think I'm going to convert my customized screen into a motorized Pac-Man screen. Because I haven't done a lot of motorized projection screens. I'm going to do a customized Pac-Man screen. That's what I'm going to turn that one into today. Let me see. Oh, I need some colors for that one. Definitely gonna need some colors for that one. All right, cool. We can do that. That's no problem. All right, let's start on this one. Get this thing done. All right, where's the roller at? And Oh, just hit that my phone with that handle right there. There we go. Oh, this does have the what you call for Facebook. Just swivels. Yes, right. I forgot about that. We got to do the other demonstrations for Facebook too. In fact, there's a swivel on that thing. It has a little bit of a rougher coverage, and it does. Why is that giving off that kind of a roll like that at the end? I should never be looking like that at the end. That's why you never buy cheap paint. This is cheap white paint. That's the reason why you never buy cheap white paint to begin with. Because it takes forever to apply it to a surface. This is what I had to do the demonstrations with. We'll have to go heavy on this. Better. Didn't tell a little bit. And the paint to put on. Next time I do a white screen, I'm definitely going to be paying for the more paint that has a better primer to it. And this one right here is really quick and thin. And once you mix this with black paint, you know, when we make our digital crystal screen paint, you're not going to be able to see the problem with the white paint. It's the white paint, when you paint it down by itself, then you're going to see some problems. A little harder to paint, but it's still going over just the way we need to go over. Doing its job. That's all. Get some of the rough areas out. Then I like a nice smooth one there. Make sure we got all this A little excess paint right here in the corner right there. That's better. That's it. Cool. Oh man, never using that paint to paint something white again. That was rough. I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably going to wait until I get my tarp in here because we're going to do a Pac-Man display on the floor. So I'm waiting for the tarps to get here to cover the floor, clean this mess up, and mop everything down. Every time we do the floor, we lift up all the dirty mats. All this stuff got to be thrown in the trash. I got to run a mop from one end to the next. All this stuff goes out, clean up all the dust in the place, put the new mats in, start all over again. So that's how we do it. We clean everything out. Got to push everything out the door and then bring it right back in again because usually we get a little dust build up in here. Everything has to be mopped from corner to corner. That's why I don't like a lot of junk in the area. I can just move everything out in one hit. So wait for the surface to get here. We're going to do a Pac-Man display. I'm going to bring one of the projectors down here. And we're going to do a floor display. I'll probably do one outside too. Probably do a floor display outside too. So that, and like I said, I want to build several projection screens outside that are portable that can be moved from side to side. We're going to do a portrait mode screen at 120 inches. It's going to be quite big. It's going to have two seats next to it. You can sit down, rock back, and you can actually, the whole deck will light up. We'll have the screen light up behind it too. We're going to do a driving simulator outside, curved screen, using invisible black technology with two projectors for that hookup. I do want to put in a giant table size Pac-Man display. Pac-Man games, whatever bird's eye view games, you can just throw in that bad one, have some fun with it. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do the 235.1 floating screen. That's going to be fun right there. That's going to be great for flight simulators. This will allow me to take my Alienware. I'm actually going to pick up an Alienware gaming laptop, and that way I can just take it out there, hook it up, have the boosters out there, and that's it. We're good to go. Run the projectors and everything. We're good. And we'll show you some of the stuff we'll be building this summer, some of the blueprints we're going to be designing and building, including the massive 300-inch screen, which I'm designing a collapsible screen for that. And we're going to do a wraparound acoustic screen around the deck using micro mesh. That's going to wrap from one side to the next. So it's going to project inside and out at the same time. So we're going to have projectors inside doing the display and projectors outside doing the display. I want to be able to do the whole back here, light it up real nice. So we'll have some fun this summer. What is this on my screen? Oh, tripped over stuck my wires. You're not supposed to be there. All right. Just get the fan set up, get this dried. This is, like I said, this is a screen we use for work. This is a work screen. But like I said, I have companies that'll contact me and say, hey, look, there's a difference between gray screens or white screens outside. This will be on one side hitting with one projector that'll knock out this whole 150, and then the other one will be hit with the black screen. I might do, if I'm doing outside, an outside screen, we're gonna need bigger than 150 inch. That means I would have to mount that table, a projector on the oh yeah. All right, I'm going to figure that one out. I got to measure 11 feet. That's an ultra short though projector. So I'll be 11 feet from where the backyard's going to be at. So if I mount that to the railing up top and I hit that down, I'll probably get a screen probably about 200 inches. Ooh, that'd be a nice screen. Ooh, we can even faster, because to coat that with paint would be a headache. We could spray with that invisible formula and do a huge micro mesh screen outside on the ground for display. That would be pretty sick. I see we got our usual. We know who this individual is. We know who he is already. We know who he is. I did some researching on this individual. We know who you are. Just to let you know. But it's sad because when you have people that come in and act like that, this particular fellow right here, keep in mind they have to, when they design a new account, they have to go in and design a new email. You know how you got to go through to set up an account with YouTube. Imagine someone having that much time in their hands that they go in and they set up multiple accounts or through Hotmail over and over and over again just to come to say one word and get banned. Man, you got to do something better with your life. Really serious. At the end of the day, like I said, if you got nothing better doing with your life, find something to do with it. Like I said, go out there and help somebody that may need it more than you. But you got time to sit back and basically do that, you should be working right now. Literally, you should be working around this time. You got nothing better to do with your life than do that, huh? I feel sad for people like that. I do. I got to get back to work. All right. So this section's done right here. Let me see. That's done. Next time I coat this screen and do a white screen, I am definitely using a better form of paint. That sucker took forever to go on. All right. What we're going to do next, I'm trying to figure out what kind of screen I want to put my Pac-Man display on. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I was thinking about fixed frame screen, but I really don't feel like lugging a fixed frame screen from section to section. The motorizers are better because it's all one unit. I can take it outside, hook it up, bring it down the whole 9 yards, have some fun with it. So I think I'm going to go with a motorized. I'm going to do a motorized screen. I wonder what Amazon is having. If Amazon's having sale, because I want the black base. I want the base to be black for this. I'm sure doing it in white. But then again, if it is Pac-Man, I gotta look at an old Pac-Man cabinet. That's what I need to look at. I need to do some research because I want to paint that. But I need some research. I gotta look. This thing looks really, really freaking retro because Pac-Man was as retro could get. But I can't remember what the case looked like on Pac-Man. I know it had wooden grain on it. I know that for a fact. All right, so we're going to have to paint the motorized screen, the casing and all, to match a cabinet of a Pac-Man cabinet. So I already got the idea for this. I like the fact that it has that long rail there because we can paint Pac-Man stickers. Now, before I do my stickers, I like to coat them in some kind of glow-in-the-dark, high-fluorescent paint so they glow. Everything the next one will glow, so that way the stickers come to life. And after that, we put a little poly on that, keep that protected. But we're going to have a whole Pac-Man display going across the screen, and then I'm going to run these chasers that are going to run back and forth. So it looks like they're moving back and forth constantly, or racing. That's what we're going to do for this right here. Not for this. I have to order another screen because I want this to be all in black when I do it. And then we'll have the display come down. We'll have some retro colors on it. Now we're going to change the background. Usually the background of these screens are black. We're going to change the background of that to some different retro colors and stuff like that. So we're going to make our official own motorized, customized Pac-Man screen with arcade stick, the whole 9 yards. That's going to be pretty cool. All right, we got our half and half here. So this is done. Oh, well, my fan should be on. My goodness, Ken, what are you doing? Get that started. I think I gotta stop jumping from project to project to project. We still haven't got on the gamer screen yet. Like literally, I gotta get on that. And then I just ordered LED lights for the big screen over here so we can light that up. So we do a night display in here. We can have that lit up. We can have that lit up. We can have the Pac-Man floor going off at the same time. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let me get a top for this and this. We can straighten up in here. Get the fan running. Where the heck are my wishing combs at? We don't have anything in here. Nothing's organized in this place right now. Everything's a mess. Hey, there's the rag I needed. That could have helped out. I'm gonna put that over there. Let me see. Okay. No, I forgot. I can't go to Projector Central to get that measurement because those projectors are only designed to do 80 inches, which still we're gonna max it anyway. It'll make a difference. So we have to do it ourselves. On that one. All right, trying to figure out exactly where my painter sticks at, because I used to put that right on the floor. Ugh. I use this to prop everything up. Now, we're going to do one from scratch. We're going to do a couple of screens from scratch. We're going to buy a 92-inch motorized projection screen. 92-inch fixed range screen. Take it out of the box. Assemble the whole thing like we have the camera system we have set up here, which is nice. I like that overhead. Easy for you guys to see what's going on. Put the whole thing together, tape it up, paint it, and then use it for a display. I guess we use it inside and outside. To show you how to do that one from the ground up. Since this was already painted, we're going to do another one like this, probably about 100-inch. Paint that up real quick, show you how to do it. Put the two applications on it, how we dry them as fast as you can dry them pretty fast by hooking up the fan next to the grommets. So what I mean by that is when you get your, just use a box fan. Get a box fan. It's going to have a handle on the top of it. Of course, we all know that. And you're going to have grommets in your screen. Take a twist tie, rope, whatever. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the end of the corner of that and put that right up there with the handle of the fan. That's going to allow air to blow over top of it and underneath of it at the same time. It's going to allow your screen to dry a lot faster. Trust me, when you do a 180-inch screen, you learn things. Trust me on how fast you need the screen to dry. I did a 180-inch in here, and it was actually, it wasn't too hard. I had to move. All that had to go. Everything over here had to go. This screen, literally, I had to tightrope this bad boy. So and still, the screen was too long because I still had my stuff over there. So I had to basically take the screen, fold it in half, paint one side of it, and paint the other side of it. And then you still have that little line in the middle of it. Then once we hung it up outside, I took the paint spray and went, that was it, knocked it out. Light spray over top of it, just to smooth it out. Because once I paint that middle in and you had a line here and a line there, we could see where the screen was folded. So I took a paint sprayer and just went over. That was it. So I did the 180-inch. If I do it again, no, I'm doing mesh next time. Because even when I had the 180-inch out there, I thought for a minute, now mind you, okay, I thought for a minute my neighbors climbed over my gate and damaged my screen. And I was freaking ticked. So I had the security cameras didn't pick up nothing. So I'm checking the cameras, nothing's coming up. Like these people, are they ninjas or whatever? Because when I came outside, my screen was grounded. But the whole entire side of the screen, even the wood had snapped and was pushed to one side. So I'm thinking, oh, these jerks got jealous, jumped over my gate and destroyed my screen. So I'm waiting for him to come outside because we're going to have a conversation at the end of the day on what happened to my screen. Now to blame this man for something he probably wouldn't even have did. What is the problem? What happened was I fixed the screen the second time. I put another camera in the driveway and I watched the wind on a windy day take my screen and hit it and push it from one side out to another. Because when you come down the driveway, it causes that wind draft. It hits underneath my deck and boom, hit the back of the screen and knocked the screen out. Just like I went through with this screen, it ripped it right out of the freaking screws. So we're going to do micro mesh because that means air can flow right through the screen. And the good thing about it, when I walk out the door, I can see the rest of my backyard. Then I have that blocking with the shade with it and everything. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice sitting there watching the game inside the mesh. Oh wait, that's gonna be mosquito proof too. I forgot about the other plus side of mosquito proof. Oh, that's gonna be freaking sick. All right, I can't wait to do that. All right, gotta get some patio furniture. Gotta buy some patio furniture for the bottom area now. All right, so I need this guy over here across from me. He does payments. I watched him do his whole entire payment. I'm gonna pay him to do my driveway, this long strip down here, and do the whole strip and see how much he charges. My free's out there right now. I need to have a conversation with how much does he charge. I should take some pictures. I need all this smashed up, and I need it done smoothly and put a nice patio set up there because I want to be able to watch the game. Oh, that's gonna be sick. I got some ideas flowing through the head, people. You know how it works. I got some ideas what we're gonna do at the back of the house. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I might get me a popcorn maker out there too. I'm getting the deck redone too. Yeah, that's gonna be real nice. All right, gotta work. And the one thing I hate about COVID, I can't invite none of my people over, like none of them. They're like, yeah, I see you building all this stuff on freaking YouTube. Like, yeah, I'm building stuff on YouTube. It's like, man, it's a shame we can't, no, nobody can't come over. That's it. Well, I do have a few people that do come over. Oh, man, I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. Mandates. Man, I don't know about you where you live at, but it's over here in Philadelphia. I don't know where it's at going to be. But over here, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Got to have that card, people. If you don't have that card, you can't get into establishments now. I knew it was coming. People like, oh no, yes, it came already. Who else got it? I think New York got it. A couple other places have that mandatory. You have to have a vaccination card or you can't get into establishments. I mean like bars, restaurants. Oh God, I hope they don't do it on supermarkets because you know that's coming. That one's coming. But they got, it's mostly bars and restaurants, movie theaters, entertainment establishments. That's what they have for now. That's just the beginning. So you have to have a vaccination card to show that you're vaccinated or a test, some kind of test if you're not vaccinated, in order to get access to entertainment establishments. Sooner or later, supermarket's going to come creeping in, and then it's going to be right. I mean, I'm not against it, but yeah, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Trust me. For those of you that protest about all that, hey, look, to each his own. That's your own thing. At the end of the day, if that's the risk you want to take, that's your own thing. I'm not going to sit there and judge you on it. It's your life, not mine. But I get sick and tired of seeing those videos of people sitting there in the hospital with tubes and stuff all up their nose, and they've got to wish goodbye to their family and friends because they're not going to make it the next night. And all that took was a shot. Keep in mind, I was terrified when I got mine. I was freaking terrified. I'm thinking, man, all the dumb conspiracies. I mean, come on, how dumb can you be? Oh, there's chips in it, microchips in it, really? Seriously? Every time you go for surgery, you get stuck one of those in you. But anyway, now I was more terrified because I take the medications for my breathing. So I was thinking it was going to conflict with something I was taking already from the door. That was going to become a problem. But nah, didn't even happen. To tell you the truth, man. I mean, everybody gets reacts differently. I was talking to a few people who had theirs already. What gave me the confidence, my friend Marvin has freaking, a buddy of mine, he has kidney issues and he got it. And I was like, oh, if you got it, then I can get it. And that's what I did. I went and took the shot. I had to learn to relax and calm down. Don't let my anxiety get the best of me. Sit there and pray through the whole thing because my heart was going doom, 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 doom. And I could feel the tension building up. And it wasn't from the vaccine. It was me going through that. And I got real drowsy, like really, 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 really freaking tired. That was basically about it. So before I went home, I just bought a bunch of junk food. I bought like snacks, junk food, potato chips, gumdrops, junk food. Because I knew I wasn't going to have the strength to get up and cook anything. So bottom line, I just sat there on my little sofa upstairs, watched some old-fashioned Westerns, which I like to watch. They had my purifier on, put those cold air for me to breathe better, and listen to my little Christian music, and that was it. I was just tired for those couple of days. My arm was killing me. That's basically about it. Then the day after that, then I went through some other stuff, but it wasn't as bad as it was. It was just some dumb stuff that I went through. That's basically about it. That was good. After that, one got the second one, and the second one, since I already knew what the first one would do, did the exact same thing. Got tired, bought a bunch of food, sat there and watched Westerns, and passed out. Same thing. Yep. Now I'm going for my booster shot. I'm definitely getting the booster shot. That's definitely going to happen, especially with the new variant. Even though you guys don't want to think about it, yeah, that sucker can sidestep. They just said it right there, it can sidestep. That has me kind of thinking there for a minute. So wait a minute. I don't know. Maybe I think too much. But I mean, just a theory, just in the back of my mind. This is something that don't take it too far with it. Is you can only get the booster shot. Now, mind you have to wait 6 months, or wait, I think it's 6 months or whatever I think it is, before you can get the booster shot. You can't get the booster shot after you get your vaccine shots. You have to wait to get the booster shot. So if the new variant has the ability to sidestep the original vaccination, and the only thing that stops it is the booster shot, wouldn't that kind of put you out in the open to get hit anyway, when you think about it? Because think about it, if you have to wait 6 months, because I called up there to find out when I could get my shot, my booster shot. And they told me because I had my shots in August, I have to wait till February. So if this, whatever the new virus basically can sidestep the original, right, up to the original virus protection, and the only thing that can pretty much, virus, only protect you is the booster shot, you can't get the booster shot until 6 months anyway. So that means you're out in the open when you think about it. I don't know why I figured that out. Because this is the only thing, when I'm researching, now maybe I might be wrong here. I don't know. I might be wrong. I do more researching on myself. But that's what I heard in one of the news reports. They said out of the this particular variant has something like 42 something strands or whatever, something crazy, mutations. It's crazy. And the fact that it basically has the ability to sidestep the original vaccine. So if you need a booster shot, to accommodate to be able to take it out, and you can't get a booster shot for 6 months, it kind of puts you out in the open. I got to talk to a few people about that. That kind of like, when I thought like, wait a minute. Because if that's the case, I could get my booster shot right now, which I would. I would go and get my booster shot right now, but I can't. I have it scheduled for February after my 6 months is up. There you go. I don't know. I really don't know about that one. Now, does the booster shot scare me? Oh, heck yeah, it does. Anything I got to shoot in my system scares the crap out of me. But I put it in God's hands and he figures it out. I look at it this way. If it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. I look at it that way. All right, let's take this up right here. Cross the sea. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, man. I just thought about that. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense right there. I mean, if they got a new booster shot that you can tell, okay, only thing I can think of, maybe they got a new booster shot that you can take while you're still in the 6 months of the vaccine shot. Now, that's something I need to look up right there. That's why I tell people, man, look, this thing ain't going nowhere. I mean, first thing we had COVID. When we had COVID, we never heard of Delta, or I call it Unicron, because it literally sounds like the guy from the Transformer that eats planets. That's what it sounds like to me. Or Omicron, or whatever they call it. But when that particular virus popped up, we didn't think there were going to be any other viruses. We thought, okay, it's just going to be strictly COVID all the way through. Oh, heck no. These things that are popping up are freaking nightmares. Freaking Delta popped into the scene, and now you got this other one that pops up. What scares me is what's going to be next after that nightmare. Hopefully it's not something bad. Please don't let it be something bad. Oh, I'm so tired of this mess. I really am. I think everybody's tired of this mess. I really can't believe this happened. I mean, it's weird that this happened. It's a strange thing that it happened. Oh, there's my spoon. I found it. It was in my pocket the whole time. Oh. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. It's like a video game. It's literally like every video game I've ever played. Still can't believe it's real. Huh. Oh well. Look at it this way. Could have been airborne. That'd have been 10 times worse. Or it could have been a nuclear war. You know what I mean? Look at it that way. At the end of the day, I mean, the bottom line, eventually we're going to get through it. We always do get through stuff like this. This is just really, I've never seen a virus in my 54 years make an earth stand still. I've never seen that. Mind you, when COVID hit, remember when COVID hit and everybody was inside? The animal population the pollution level went down. The animals were going to the neighborhoods and starting to eat because there were no humans there. That's crazy, man. Man, I hope we don't end up in a bubble or something, man. Remember, you ever watching Buck Riders? I probably don't remember Buck Riders, do y'all? Buck Riders, where the entire city was outside their bubble. The entire city was destroyed, like the mutations and all that crazy stuff that went on. And then they had that perfect bubble where they're all living inside of, when the guy Buck Riders came down, he tried to find his family and everything. He left the bubble and found out that earth out there was completely obliterated and destroyed. There was mutations out there. Oh, man. Well, I'm 54. I'll be dead by then. I'm good. It's like, oh, God. Man, did you leave off with a notebook? Yeah, that's it. I'm done. Man, reminds me of, no. That would be The Boy in the Plastic. Oh, I haven't watched that in a long time. That's a classic with John Travolta, Boy in the Plastic Bubble. That's the original one. I'm going to look that up tonight. I'm going to buy that and watch that tonight. I haven't seen that in a long while. Man, I got some well, you probably never heard of this. Finnegan's Rainbow. You got to, well, I don't know if you guys are into that kind of stuff, but I kind of like the old classics. I haven't seen Finnegan Rainbow, Sound of Music. I like stuff like that. I like to watch a classic. Man, I forgot about Boy in the Plastic Bubble with John Travolta. I remember that. I'm going to go check that out tonight. All right, let's get this bad boy to dry. We're done from here, and we got our screen for work. So that's finished. So I'm going to go upstairs and do some research on my Pac-Man screen and see exactly how much it's going to cost me for the motorized projection screen. We're definitely, now if I want to do 100, I'm going to do 100 inch. Why do 92 and just do 100? Because I know I can fit 100 in here, no problem. Oh, there's the stand right there. If you don't know what the stand is. I got this over on Amazon for 22 bucks. So it turns this way when I want to do my Facebook because it's portrait. And it turns this way. I love this thing. This is fantastic. I'm going to get a couple more of these. Across the sea. Dirty Betty betrayed me today. Well, actually, it's my fault. I left the water running. Almost flooded my shop. Do you have power on? All right. Whoop. There it is right there. It's like to fall over. All right, cool. All right, we're done. Um, yeah, that's basically about it. So when we finish everything out, we're not going to get a chance to get outside today. Tomorrow we'll be out tomorrow. So we'll have this all set up. Two projectors. So we want to be hitting this one and the other hitting the other one. To be fair, this one is going to hit the more powerful projector I have over there, which is actually the 5,000 lumen. I think that's one at the bottom. We're going to use a 5,000 lumen 1080p on this one, and on my screen we use 4,000 lumens at 720p. Give them the advantage point. They're going to need it. All right. While we got some time, I can squeeze this in here. Shipping updates. Yes, shipping updates. My containers came in. Some of my containers came in. I'm still short more containers. These are orders that are already not done. These orders are filled. They're done. I'm looking for 12 more containers of these. Out of that, we're going to have probably about 4 leftovers. That's it. We're going to splash overs. That's what we're going to have because these are all orders that are ready to go. So I got my boxes. Somebody ordered the inflatable screen that's going to them. This is a gift I'm giving to somebody. A cool guy. Hope they're a nice person's getting a gift from us. And yeah, so yeah, this is our orders for this week. So we're gonna be shipping out for Saturday. I wanted to ship out for this week, but the orders coming in, it'll be cheaper just to get everybody knocked out in one hit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with the driver because all of these have to be scanned one by one. So we're going with the driver to get all these scanned. So that means your tracking number is going to activate right from the door. If you have a tracking number from us and the tracking number shows showing that the shipping label has been created, we're going to be voiding that in a few minutes. And then I'll send you an email explaining to you why. You can call me, we can talk about it, or whatever it may be. And then after that, I'll let you know that the order is still going out. We're just going to have to do it on Saturday. It's much cheaper for me to do it that way to get everybody in one hit. I got to order boxes. So I'm running out of boxes too. All right, so these are ones that just came in from Uline, which Uline came in with some new stuff too. I'm going to have to go check out and order some shipping stuff out of here that I need for work. There's something I'm looking for that'll, oh, look at that right there. Yeah, this is what I get when I get my warehouse. This is perfect. You know what this thing does? It wraps the packages. This is when we start doing much bigger containers. This is what I like. Ooh, I need one of these right there. This should make my job so much easier. Oh, I know where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be here buying packing supplies. Oh, this is a stretch wrap. I had this already. Oh, man, this is the good stuff right here. I think I might be obsessed with packing stuff. I really do. I do like using the trash bags. I like using the trash bags. The trash bags make sure it stays sealed. Anything leaks out, it's going to stay within the trash bag, but it's not leaking out. I may be investing in lock containers. That would be next. You'll get a key with it to unlock them. But I like this stuff right here. But I'm gonna have to, oh, this one right here. See, that I could use that right there. That would be perfect. That would be perfect right there. That's what I need. I need something like this. That's would be perfect on the table because stretching that out is a bit of a headache. I would love to have one of these, but I don't know what I would do with that, to tell you the truth. But that'd be good later on in time to have. Yeah, sorry, I'm in here. I'll tell you, I take my packing very seriously when it comes to my packages. You get a package from me, you're gonna have the time getting into that bad boy. Sorry about the duct taping off. Sorry, duct tape. Sorry about the taping off, but I'm gonna make sure everything's safe and secure. Oh, they got all kinds of stuff in here. Look at this. 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 This is where I come. I gotta order some stuff from here. Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I need? I need a Pity Bose. I need a Pity Bose because I want to ship by I'm going to ship by more than just United States Postal Service. I want to be able to use FedEx and all them. So I need to. Oh, right there, right there. They got one right here. They got this right here. Okay. Printing label writers. Oh, they got the label writers in here. They got everything in here. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta do the shop. Let me cup of tea and look through that. I gotta get some stuff because this is my area where I do all my packing at right here. So I want to set this whole section up for just being able to pack my stuff up. That's what I would like. I like how it says, "Are you getting a warehouse?" You see the size of that piece of equipment over there? There's no anywhere I'm sticking it in my basement. That thing has to wrap around. It rotates, has to wrap around. Well, actually, no. That doesn't rotate. The part in the middle rotates. Ah, to you, Taco. Ha ha ha! Getting in trouble. So, the warehouse, when the guys brought about the warehouse. First things first, people think, oh, just go buy a warehouse. No, it's a lot more complicated than buying a warehouse. You have to go through a commercial realtor to get that piece of property. It's not hard to lease a warehouse. Buying it, on the other hand, yeah, they cost a lot of money. A couple of $500,000, maybe a little more than that. Yeah, it depends on how much square inch you have. Depends on if it's industrial. Now, mind you have to check to make sure it's not an industrial, which means if we're using any chemicals or anything like that. You don't want anything like that to begin with. I just need a basic warehouse. You can lease one. I can lease one for what I'm paying for here a month, easily. So you can lease one. That's no problem at all. Anybody can lease a warehouse. Anybody. That's nothing. Act like it's an impossible task. When people are like, you get in a warehouse? Like it's an impossible task. It's not hard to lease a warehouse. You go in, you go to the real estate agent, they find out what you want, you go in, and that's basically about it. You can go in and drop the money down, and you can lease your warehouse. Some places will be a little more easier. Some people want to do a credit check. That's basically about it. Most of the places I deal with, I just go in and drop 6 months in advance. Boom, that's it. Money talks better than basically credit any day. So you got 6 months in advance already on your warehouse. But you're going to take a credit check or 6 months worth of a payment up front. You're going to take that payment up front. No one's going to turn that down. So anyway, go in there, drop it. That's basically what the problem with the warehouse is. COVID. Remember, can't have a bunch of people working in there because everybody has to be a certain distance apart. Everybody has to wear mask mandates. You have to show vaccination cards. There are rules and restrictions you have to follow because of COVID. And if you don't, city will come in and find the living daylights out of you. Or, better yet, shut you down. So now you have to follow these restrictions and guidelines. And mind you, you know how difficult now it is to run a company, a larger company? Mind you, just think about it. This is the reason why at one point, there were no jobs. Think about it. There's no jobs. Now, there's jobs everywhere. You can get a job working at Amazon today. You can get a job working at UPS, FedEx, any store. There have been people who quit their jobs and got a job the next day. Matter of fact, my friend did it. She quit her job at the airport. She was working at the airport, mind you. And she got a job as nursing assistant. That's what she went to school for. Because here's the problem that you have. You have batteries. Not about batteries. So you got 3 people at your job. We'll just make we'll change the 3 into 30 people. So that's 30 people working at your job in this particular unit right here. And this particular individual got sick. He caught COVID. I'm sad to say, but he did. All right. And he comes in and interacts with these people. Now, maybe one person out of that group might have gotten sick. Maybe all of them might have gotten sick. Maybe 2. Maybe none of them got sick. But because of the security risk, they have to send all these people home because they have to go into quarantine because they were around this person at the end of the day. That means you just lost 30 people that were in your workforce that can't be there now. Yep. Yes, sir. So they have to have somebody there to fill up the workforce while these people are going to be out for 14 days. Some may be longer. God forbid they're not. So the 14 days, whatever timeline, they're going to be out. That means you have to have somebody there to make up for what they're not being. Or basically, your business is going to, because you're going to have people there to run your company. You're going to have to hire somebody. And now with there's being so many jobs out there, people are kind of like, I don't really want to take this job at the end of the day. I can just quit and go get another job. You don't have to take it. And they will hire you. Right now, I remember the application to get into UPS was a freaking nightmare. The application to get into freaking FedEx was a nightmare. It was hard to get into them. Now, they're please. Because they're overworked. I had a guy come to my door. He dropped off packages, asked him was I interested in a job that UPS was hiring because they're overworked. The Amazon drivers are definitely overworked. Definitely overworked. So think about it when you consider the fact that in 2019, that most people were going out to buy their items. You go to the store, you go to buy your items, so and so. Not like that anymore. Everybody now is ordering in. That means all that starts to accumulate. See them boxes out there? There you go. I'll tell you right there. It starts to accumulate. You got more and more people ordering online now. To have a web-based business is a good thing now. Oh, I forgot we're changing out the rug too. We're going to put the Oriental rug in today. That's coming in the mail. That's looking for my Oriental rug. All right. But the warehouse is going to take time. Even if I get the whole thing set up, I'm still going to have to figure a way how I'm going to get people in there to run the warehouse if this virus continues on. And then the more advanced these viruses start mutating, the more heavier the restrictions become. Like now, there's a mandate in Philadelphia we have started on the 2020, 2022. It's going to be an automatic mandate. You don't have that vaccination card on you, you can't get into that establishment. They'll turn you away. So it's gonna be really rough for. I mean, at least at the end of the day, it helps out people. I can imagine having a restaurant trying to feed your family, and to find at the end of the day you got to shut your own establishment down. That's kind of messed up. So at least it makes it easier for some people. It's going to be complicated for a lot of people. All right, people, I got to print out a ton of labels. I got to get started from orders for my customers. We're thinking about testing out a half a gallon. I never did a half a gallon container. We might do a half a gallon container. We're thinking about it. I might do that for the gamer paint. Do a half a gallon container for the gamer paint. We'll do a 48 and a half a gallon for that. That would be interesting. How big a screen can we get from a half a gallon? Which now we're going to have to find out. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. I'm about to go fire up my machine over here and watch some movies. I'm going to find The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. That was the movie with John Travolta. That's what I got to look up. I'm going to find that bad one and download it. I forgot that's an old dip from back in the day. Boy in the Plastic Bubble. John Travolta. I want to get some more DLCs for Far Cry 2. I want to get back and start playing that game. That game was so much fun. I'm going to beat that game again. It's got to have an alternate ending. I was really curious. What if I didn't shoot the guy? I was curious. Well, that's going to go into a long story with that one. You figure it out. But they gave you an option to let somebody live, and I killed them. And I'm thinking, what about the outcome? I don't want to look it up and figure. I'm just going to do the opposite. The taco getting in the spot. All right. I was watching a hunting. No, watching let's see what I watch. I'm putting this on for the time being. Ooh, wait, what about some jazz? Let me see. I love it. I love that acoustic, the sound coming through. I love it. Absolutely love it. As a matter of fact, if we do all this, I need to do a. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the light pushing through my windows. Where's the other one? That other one was nice display too. Let me see if they got that one on here. Outer Space 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Give the name of that one. I'll bump into it again. There's one I actually liked. I had the whole scenery and the stars were blowing up. I like that one. It's pretty cool to watch. I think I'll find it on here. Is that a base coat? For what? Let's see. Is that a white base coat? No, that's a projection screen that we coated one half of it gray, one half of it white. We're using that for an outside demonstration to display why you do not want to use gray screens or white screens outside. So that's for a projection screen setup we're doing outside, and we have a black technology next to it. And if anytime you're doing a fabric screen, you always want to coat the surface first, because like I said, it's going to be like a sponge. If some areas are going to absorb more, some's going to absorb less, you're going to have an uneven screen. So you want to coat it the first time, let it dry, coat it the second time, let it dry, then hit it with our product, and you're done. That's how I was able to do the dual screens outside. Copyright-free visual music.
Getting that from YouTube.
Copyright-free dance music. Well, if we can get it to play, that'd be nice. What do we got on here? I freaking love this freaking acoustic. Let's see what else we got on here. Copyright-free visual techno music.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ooh.
Big picture, big sound, small size.
Stream your favorite content in up to 150 inches.
That thing don't look like that. If you suffer from seizures, I would doubt not to watching this. Ooh, that's a little too much for me right now. That might trigger off something for me. Alright, that gotta be moved. Sorry about that, Taco. It's not the bass. It's basically where I got the subs at. The subs are in here, which it shouldn't be. I'm gonna have to find a cabinet to put these in, because they're vibrating my cabinet. So let's put them over here. I don't want to see them, that's the thing. All right, now let's do this again. I figured the remote control. Literally just had the remote control in my hand that fast and lost it. Told you I lose things really, really quick. Or maybe I just forget stuff. That's maybe about it. All right, that's a new record for the day. Literally just set that thing down. And lost it that quick. So Mr. Bird, how you just had it in your hand? Yeah, I did. I just had it in my hand. I lost it that quick. What if we touch the remote control that fast? This is the story of my life. And I'm getting an Apple TV. Like, I need another remote control. Like, I need another hole in the head. There it is right there. Told you. They put in weird places all the time. See, it's in the cabinet. This cabinet's causing it to vibrate. The vibrating sound from that was triggering him off. He didn't like that. But this don't mess with him at all. Sure, I could have all these lights flashing and have my own little party in this bad boy. What's we got on here? Ooh. Yeah, I think the sound comes up. Oh, hold on. Can never find them. I got them in here somewhere. Remote controls for my lights. I wanted to flash in the background. I bet they're in the basement. So they're upstream. clean the sound comes up. Oh man, watching movies to this is wonderful. Now I have that annoying sound bar like staring me in the face anymore. It's gone. They're downstairs. I might have screwed up in a big and minded a huge way. I took my remote controls downstairs, got to figure out where they're at. I'm going to tear the whole shop apart because those lights in the back of the screen are sound activated. You have to have a certain remote control to operate those. With the bird, lost those. Found them in the office. That's how clean the sound comes up. Don't even bother taco. I love this. This is so cool, man. I love this so much. I love the screen. And the screen is actually hanging. Closer to the ceiling. All right, people, I'm gonna get out of here real quick. I'm done with this screen right here. As I said before, we're not gonna do a 235.1 because projectors are way too expensive. I already have one here, but we need it for long throw. And we ain't got the room in here to run it, to tell you the truth, at the end of the day, but we're going to do one for outside, I'll tell you that much. With that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm going to get out of here real quick. Thank you all, and God bless.